The New York Yankees are heading into one of the most crucial stretches of the 2025 season, and the momentum they've built over the past week has never been more significant. After a thrilling two-game sweep of the Tampa Bay Rays, the Yankees have returned to New York with confidence, energy, and a sense of urgency that could define their playoff chances and the remainder of their division race. The sweep was far from easy, as each game tested the team's resilience, strategy, and ability to perform under pressure. The series itself was emblematic of the Yankees' current form, a blend of dominant hitting, moments of pitching brilliance, and the occasional bullpen hiccup that could have easily turned the games in the Rays' favor. In the first game of the series, the Yankees' offense came alive in dramatic fashion, demonstrating once again why they have been one of the most feared lineups in the American League. The team showcased a combination of patient at-bats, timely hitting, and power that is increasingly difficult for opposing pitchers to handle. Players like Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton proved pivotal, stepping into roles that go beyond just home run power. Their ability to consistently put the ball in play, drive in runs, and generate scoring opportunities has elevated the Yankees' performance over the past several weeks. Particularly, Giancarlo Stanton has emerged as a driving force for the team since returning from the injured list. Stanton's return has not only shored up the offensive side of the Yankees' game, but has also brought a level of defensive stability that has allowed Aaron Judge to regain confidence and rhythm in the outfield. Stanton's performance has been nothing short of remarkable, with his bat producing timely home runs and clutch RBI that have often come in high-pressure situations. Over his last 7 games, he has hit 5 home runs and driven in 10 runs, maintaining a scorching .579 batting average. And over the past 15 games, his production has only escalated, recording 8 home runs, 19 RBIs, and a .415 average. This level of performance from Stanton has been a catalyst for the Yankees, giving the lineup the spark it needed as the team approaches one of the most important series of the season against their longtime rivals, the Boston Red Sox. The pitching in the Rays series showcased both the strengths and vulnerabilities of the Yankees staff. Cam Schlittler flirted with perfection at points, displaying the type of command and poise that can dominate major league lineups. However, the bullpen saw moments of struggle, most notably with David Bedard, who blew a save opportunity in a tense, high-leverage situation. Despite this setback, the Yankees managed to hold on thanks to key contributions from Devin Williams, who, after giving up a couple of base runners and a run, shut the door effectively to secure the 6-4 win. This ability to recover from potential disaster moments underscores the depth and resilience of the team as a whole, highlighting a combination of veteran experience and young talent that has been instrumental in the Yankees' current resurgence. Now, as the team shifts its focus to the Boston Red Sox, the stakes could not be higher. This upcoming 4-game series in New York is being widely regarded as the defining series of the season so far, a true make-or-break scenario for the Yankees. With both teams contending for playoff positioning and the division lead, the intensity, strategy, and execution in these games will likely mirror the intensity of postseason matchups. The Yankees have an opportunity to capitalize on their current form and momentum, which includes an 8-2 record over the past 10 games and a 5-game winning streak, to assert dominance over the Red Sox and secure a firm grip on the first wild-card position. Currently, the Red Sox sit just a game and a half behind the Yankees, making every matchup critical. A strong performance in this series could widen that gap, putting the Yankees in a prime position for not just a playoff berth, but also a chance to challenge for the division lead if they can sustain their winning ways. Pitching matchups for this series bring their own layer of intrigue. On Thursday night, Luis will take the mound against Lucas Giolito in a matchup that could set the tone for the rest of the series. The Red Sox will have had a rest day prior to the game, giving their pitching staff some advantage, while the Yankees will be coming off a thrilling series that may test their bullpen's depth and endurance. Friday's matchup features Max Fried against Brian Bello, a game that could prove pivotal for both teams. Fried has struggled since the All-Star break, posting an ERA north of 6, and he will need to regain form quickly if the Yankees are to maintain their momentum. Saturday brings Will Warren against Garrett Crochet, a game with a high ceiling given Crochet's potential as a Cy Young candidate and Warren's fluctuating performance this season. Finally, Sunday's matchup will see Carlos Rodon face Dustin May, rounding out a series that feels much like a playoff preview given the stakes, talent on the mound, and intensity of the Yankees-Red Sox rivalry. Despite the lack of a true ace versus ace battle in every game, the series is shaping up to test the Yankees' depth, resilience, and ability to perform in high-pressure situations. Historically, the Yankees have struggled against Boston this season, holding a 1-5 record in matchups that have tested their consistency and ability to close out games. The last one came on June 6th with a 9-6 victory in New York, and since then, the team has been winless against the Red Sox. This recent history adds an extra layer of motivation as the Yankees return home to face Boston, with the opportunity to turn the narrative around in front of their fans. Home field advantage could be critical, as the energy and support from the crowd have the potential to lift the team in crucial moments, particularly when games are closely contested. The Yankees' recent offensive explosion and bullpen recovery have instilled a renewed belief among fans, signaling a team capable of making a strong run at the division, not just the playoffs. Stanton's resurgence has been central to this revival. His defensive contributions, while not as flashy as his offensive stats, have provided stability in the outfield and relieved pressure on Aaron Judge, allowing the team to operate more cohesively. Offensively, Stanton has been a cornerstone of the Yankees' recent streak, consistently delivering in clutch situations. His two-run home run against the Rays in the 10th inning was a game-saving moment that highlighted his importance to the team's success and ability to perform under pressure. Beyond individual performance, Stanton's presence has elevated the Yankees' collective confidence, creating a team atmosphere that emphasizes resilience, timely hitting, and opportunistic scoring. As the Yankees prepare to face the Boston Red Sox in what is quickly becoming the most pivotal series of their season, the stakes extend far beyond a simple four-game matchup. This series is a defining moment in the context of playoff positioning, division contention, and the psychological momentum that will carry teams into the final month of the regular season. For the Yankees, the opportunity to assert dominance over a key rival while solidifying a wild-card lead cannot be overstated. Entering the series with a 5-game winning streak and a record of 8 wins in the last 10 contests, the Yankees have positioned themselves not merely as participants in the postseason race, but as genuine contenders capable of competing with the top teams in the American League. The implications of these games are enormous. A sweep or even a strong showing could serve as a springboard toward a division challenge, whereas a poor performance could allow the Red Sox to narrow the gap, seize momentum, and inject chaos into the final stretch of the season. The Yankees' resurgence over the past month has been fueled by a combination of strategic adjustments, improved health, and individual performances reaching career or seasonal peaks at precisely the right time. One of the most significant narratives driving this momentum has been Giancarlo Stanton, whose presence has provided a stabilizing force for both offense and defense. Stanton's recent production has been nothing short of phenomenal. In the last 7 games, he has recorded 5 home runs and 10 RBIs, sustaining a batting average of .579, while over the last 15 games, he has tallied 8 home runs, 19 RBIs, and a .415 batting average. Beyond the numbers, Stanton's approach at the plate reflects a maturity and focus that has elevated the Yankees' offensive efficiency. He is consistently working counts, driving the ball with authority, and producing in high-leverage situations. Stanton's offensive dominance has created a ripple effect across the lineup, as pitchers can no longer afford to focus solely on other threats such as Aaron Judge, which opens up additional opportunities for the team's supporting hitters. Aaron Judge, returning from his own adjustments and time away from peak form, has benefited from Stanton's defensive support. With Stanton providing coverage and consistency in the outfield, Judge has been able to focus on maximizing his own performance at the plate without the added pressure of defensive assignments in areas where he is still finding his rhythm. This synergy between the two stars has been instrumental in the Yankees' recent streak, allowing the team to operate as a cohesive unit that balances power, discipline, and tactical flexibility. The offense is firing on all cylinders, but the pitching staff has also had its moments of brilliance, which will be critical against Boston's lineup. Cam Schlittler's near-perfect performance against Tampa Bay showcased his ability to dominate when in command, though the bullpen has occasionally faltered. David Betted's blown save against the Rays was a reminder that even in hot streaks, the margin for error remains razor-thin. Fortunately, Devin Williams' ability to recover and secure the win demonstrates the depth of the Yankees' relief corps and their capacity to perform under extreme pressure. When analyzing the Red Sox's current form, the Yankees enter the series with a noticeable advantage. Boston has struggled recently, posting a 3-7 record over their last 10 games, and inconsistency has been a defining feature of their season as of late. The Yankees, by contrast, are riding the wave of momentum, entering the series with confidence bolstered by recent victories and standout individual performances. The psychological impact of facing a team that has historically had success against them, however, cannot be ignored. The Yankees went 1-5 against Boston earlier in the season, and this history adds an element of urgency and intensity. The challenge lies not just in outperforming the Red Sox physically, but also in overcoming the mental hurdle of prior defeats, which could influence key moments in tight games. The ability to maintain composure, execute strategies effectively, and capitalize on opportunities will ultimately determine the series outcome. In conclusion, the upcoming series represents one of the most meaningful challenges of the Yankees season. The combination of stakes, historical context, rivalry intensity, and playoff implications creates an environment in which every decision, pitch, and swing matters. The team has demonstrated the ability to perform in critical moments, and with players like Stanton and Judge firing on all cylinders, the Yankees have the tools necessary to assert control and make a significant push toward the postseason. As fans prepare for 4 games of high-stakes baseball, the narrative surrounding the Yankees and Red Sox is set to intensify, offering drama, strategy, and athletic excellence at every turn. The results of this series will resonate far beyond the scoreboard, influencing playoff scenarios, team confidence, and the broader arc of the 2025 season. With momentum, talent, and strategy aligned, the Yankees have the opportunity to not only reclaim pride against a historic rival, but also to solidify their place among the elite teams of the American League as the postseason approaches. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. Whispers are swirling through the sports world as news breaks of what could be one of the most shocking trades in recent Major League Baseball history. The New York Yankees, a team historically known for bold moves and headline-grabbing acquisitions, have reportedly traded their star infielder GLEYBER TORRES, a player who has been a linchpin in their infield and a consistent offensive contributor, for a so-called elite pitcher whose name is only beginning to surface among analysts and insiders. The timing of this alleged trade has caused an immediate stir among fans, sports commentators, and rival organizations, as it comes at a moment when the Yankees are both looking to solidify their rotation and recalibrate their roster dynamics for a season that has already been rife with injuries, unexpected losses, and lineup adjustments. While details remain murky, insiders suggest that this move could signal a strategic pivot by the Yankees front office, emphasizing pitching dominance over infield power. Speculation is already rampant about who the mysterious elite pitcher might be, with rumors pointing to someone with postseason experience, high strikeout numbers, and the potential to dramatically shift the Yankees' competitive standing in the league. Social media has erupted with debate, contrasting loyalty to Torres with excitement over the prospect of bolstering a pitching rotation that has, at times, struggled under pressure, and the buzz has created an atmosphere of suspense akin to the trade deadline of a blockbuster movie, drawing both seasoned analysts and casual fans into a frenzy of conjecture, projections, and fantasy league recalibrations. The implications of trading GLEYBER Torres extend far beyond the Yankees' infield, reaching into the very heart of team chemistry, clubhouse morale, and the delicate balance of talent distribution that has historically defined their seasons. Torres, despite facing occasional slumps, has long been a figure of consistency, celebrated for his defensive acumen, bat speed, and the way he can change the tempo of a game with a single swing or a smart play. His departure would leave a void not only in statistical terms, but also in the intangible ways that veteran presence influences young players, locker room conversations, and leadership during critical moments in high-stakes games. The elite pitcher rumored to be coming in return brings with him an aura of dominance on the mound. But questions abound regarding his fit within a team renowned for its storied offensive lineage. Analysts have speculated endlessly on the strategic calculus behind this trade, whether it signals a shift toward a pitching-first philosophy, a response to injury vulnerabilities, or an attempt to address perceived weaknesses in late-game scenarios where elite pitching can make the difference between a playoff berth and disappointment. Meanwhile, sports bars and online forums alike are buzzing with debates over whether the Yankees are gambling with their long-term vision or making a calculated, high-reward maneuver. Every statistic from Torres' past seasons is being dissected alongside projected ERA, WHIP, and strikeout ratios for the incoming pitcher, with predictive models running in overdrive and a flood of what-if scenarios dominating the conversation across multiple platforms, reinforcing the narrative that this trade, if confirmed, could redefine the trajectory of the team in the eyes of fans, analysts, and rivals alike. Speculation around the elite pitcher's identity has taken on an almost mythical quality, with multiple names being floated across media outlets, podcasts, and sports talk shows, fueling both excitement and skepticism. The notion that the Yankees would trade a cornerstone player like GLEYBER Torres for someone whose proven track record is formidable, but whose fit in New York's unique high-pressure environment remains untested has sparked intense debate among insiders. Sources suggest that the team's management has been quietly negotiating behind closed doors for weeks, meticulously analyzing metrics, contractual obligations, and the pitcher's potential to handle the relentless scrutiny that comes with playing for one of the most storied franchises in sports history. The buzz is not limited to statistical analysis. Fans have flooded social media with reactions ranging from disbelief to cautious optimism, while rival teams are reportedly evaluating how this trade could disrupt league dynamics, potentially shifting power in the American League and altering strategic matchups for the remainder of the season. Meanwhile, commentators are speculating on the ripple effect for the Yankees lineup, with debates centering on how the team will compensate for Torres' absence in critical infield situations, clutch hitting moments, and his overall leadership presence. The rumor has taken on a life of its own, transforming routine discussions about roster changes into feverish conversations about whether the Yankees are signaling a bold new era, a gamble on elite pitching at the expense of offensive firepower, or simply executing a calculated move designed to shock the league, reinvigorate fan engagement, and dominate headlines during a season already filled with high expectations and intense scrutiny, a scenario that keeps analysts and fans alike perched on the edge of speculation. Adding further intrigue to this rumored trade is the timing, which comes at a crossroads in the Yankees season where every strategic decision is magnified. Every game outcome has heightened significance, and every roster adjustment carries long-term consequences. Observers have noted that the timing aligns with subtle shifts in the team's performance metrics, including fluctuations in pitching consistency, batting averages, and the occasional injury that has left gaps in the infield. In the context of these performance dynamics, trading a player of Torres' caliber for a high-profile pitcher suggests a deliberate strategy, possibly aimed at recalibrating the team's strengths to secure a postseason advantage. The rumor mill has become a whirlwind of analysis, with insiders dissecting not only the tangible statistics, but also intangible factors like clubhouse influence, fan sentiment, and the psychological impact of such a high-profile exchange on the remaining roster. Speculation has intensified as analysts weigh the potential benefits of acquiring elite pitching against the disruption caused by losing a versatile, hard-hitting infielder, and discussions often touch on how this decision might influence the Yankees' approach to future trades, contract negotiations, and player development. Meanwhile, social media amplifies every leak, interpretation, and insider tip, creating a feedback loop where rumor and analysis blend into a nearly seamless narrative that fuels anticipation, debate, and heated argument among fans, commentators, and sports enthusiasts, transforming the potential trade into a cultural moment that stretches far beyond the diamond. The combination of suspense, mystery, and strategic calculation surrounding this move has ensured that conversations about the Yankees' future remain both intense and unavoidable, with every fan, journalist, and analyst trying to decode what could be a game-changing decision in real time. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.